guys, happy new year. I don't know if I've made a video in the new year yet, but here I am. I have been focusing on my studies. I'm finishing my undergraduate, so I have to do my applications for my master's program and much more. So I've been a bit occupied, and then this is like I'm gonna have summer break, but this is like this little break that I'm getting, so I was just like, ugh, just being a mindless zombie. But anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos and subscribing to me. So I think I'm at like, I don't know, 30 or maybe more subscribers, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but like I wouldn't have even imagined of having 10 subscribers when I first started. And I don't really like promote my channel that well or have a consistent schedule for releasing videos or like honestly even a specific topic that I do. Even though it's majority K-pop, I also venture into other media content. So I just want to thank everybody for subscribing and all of that stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys had a good holiday, and then I hope you guys have a great new year and that you accomplish everything that you want to accomplish this year. We're having bad bitch energy all this year, no excuses, or at least we'll fake it until we make it. So speaking of bad bitches, we're about to get into Twice's English pre-release track. My thoughts. You guys know I love Twice. My Twice videos don't get that many views, which is really funny because that's probably like one of the K-pop artists, one of the few groups that I'm genuinely ecstatic to listen to their music or review their content. So it makes me a little bit sad, but that's okay. Twice's I've talked about it a little bit before, like their evolution after, honestly, I feel like it was like after Fancy's, like even Fancy I felt like marked a new image for Twice from the, Signal and Cheer Up era where they were doing more cutesy stuff. Fancy came in, it was just like still young and fresh, but like it was a bit more mature and sophisticated for them. And Fancy's a bop, like, so after Fancy, we get like Feel Special and stuff, which got a really nice run from them. And then more and more came out, and people were kind of like just feeling indifferent towards them. I personally like all of Twice's title tracks. I do not think that they have released a title track that I did not like. Now, what was my favorite release from Twice last year? Let me tell you, their album or mini that they released last year was really good. Twice has released really good, more than solid, like good albums lately. And their B-sides are really interesting because their B-sides really just kind of have a character of their own, which is really fun because I feel like that's the point of B-sides. Like, yes, an album should sound coherent, but at the same time, I feel like a B-side is an opportunity for us to get to know a group and something that they can't really try in a title track because it's more like risky or something like that. So I enjoyed the EP or mini or album, whatever it was. My favorite song on that is Basics. I love Basics. That, and there's like another one I like on there. I can't remember. There's another one. But yeah, it was honestly, oh yeah, like the B-sides were my favorites. I really liked Scientist as a title track. Like, it was catchy, it did what it had to do, and I just thought they had a really great release, their last release. Now, talking about members of Twice, Nayeon single-handedly revived K-pop last year. And when I reviewed, I'll put my pop review, link it to this, but when I reviewed pop, like, I was like, oh, this is so good. And I was listening to it, I was like, this just feels like what K-pop should feel like. But I didn't really necessarily know, and I didn't want to speak too soon and be like, she's bringing back K-pop. But it's really funny how after pop release, everybody started getting their act together. I just found that very interesting. Pop was one of the best, if not, it was just a really good song. I don't know. But besides that, I feel like this is going to be Twice's year. I mean, we just keep seeing them evolve. I also heard that Junghyun is in better health as far as like, I was reading an article where she was saying she's found a way to like mitigate the side effects of her medication for her health concerns. So I'm very happy because I bet she is just living like a better life, because I know what it's like to take medication and just like have all of these crappy side effects from it. And weight gain is a side effect from a lot of medications, and it's so real, and it happens, and it sucks, and it makes you feel super depressed. So, you know, I feel like overall, like JYP and the members and Wances did a really good job, because like people can be really nasty and superficial, especially I feel like as far as Korean beauty standards go. And I know she probably got some backlash, but overall, like, I feel like I didn't see things all the time, like people saying stuff about her all the time. Also, I mean, I just follow like people who aren't mean, so that could be a good reason why. But anyways, I'm glad that she is somewhat getting back to her good health while she was still promoting. Like, come on, queen things. Next, I guess Chaeyoung. Oh sorry, no, Chaerong, right? I was getting confused with ITZY. It seems as though she is gearing up for a solo project, and out of all of the Twice members, I feel like let me look her name up because I'm not about to sit here and butcher this girl's name. Chaeyoung. Of all the Twice members, I feel like Chaeyoung is really going to give us something unexpected for her comeback. Something like edgy, dark, cool. And if she didn't, I would genuinely be surprised. And let me say this. I don't mind if we get like some cool pop, bright, bubbly B-sides, but I just feel like her persona that she has exhibited and like curated for the media, and not just like her own personal persona, because obviously we don't know these people, but like how she wants to be perceived as an artist is very evident. Like she wears tattoos, and you know, she's just a bit more edgy, even, and she's the rapper. So hopefully, I don't know what we could see out of her solo project. I feel like it will be like, does JYP do a lot of rap / R&B kind of songs? I feel like that's more SM's type of thing, but it would be interesting to see her do some edgy stuff, something different. I don't want it to be all like, I want some mid-tempo stuff, some slow stuff on there. So I just can't wait for her to have her solo, and I think it's going to be different, like I said, and I think it's going to be like really aesthetically pleasing because it's Chaeyoung. So I am so excited for this. You have no idea. And then I hope she has to like show her tattoos and stuff in the music video, or whatever she does when she does promotions and such forth. So there's that. Next business of matter before we get to the video. I know so much to say about Twice. They are gonna have a Japanese subunit. Oh my gosh. We have all been waiting for this moment since forever. We knew it was gonna happen at some point or another. Like, the one thing about JYP, he's going to put them to work. Twice likes to work though, and they actually like seem to like each other. So we're gonna Japanese subunit. It is so exciting. Momo is my bias, so yeah, I'm not ready for Momo. So it's gonna be Momo, Mina, and Sana. Yeah. It's gonna be a crazy year for Twice. And this is just a pre-release track. I mean, we're gonna get another track, like a promotional single. I mean, like a title track still, hopefully. And who knows, we might not even get a title track, because I wonder how he's gonna release everything. Like, it seems like this is gonna come out first, right? So he's gonna do this probably, and then I feel like I'm like, for the summertime, do I want a Chaeyoung song, or do I want a Japanese subunit? So I feel like a Japanese subunit could give us really good summer concept and vibes. Like, yeah. I think it could really give. So we'll see what happens. And I feel like JYP, he's had some success giving like, what are his groups he's been under? He's done some like somewhat sexier, mature concepts, like that align with the summertime somewhat. Alcohol Free is one good one. So I would love to see the Japanese subunit have like a summer B-side or title track, and have a release in the summer that's just nice and bright, and you know, all that stuff. And that's for Chaeyoung. I feel like it would make more sense for them to do her solo activities later. I don't know how that works though, like as far as what is easier to do, what they have already done and what they haven't done, like filmed and all that kind of stuff, recorded. Why I'm saying that for Chang is because, like I said, she has that darker aesthetic, and I feel like in the summertime people really want to like get up and move and stuff like that. People are on the go, and that's just how I feel a lot with music. Like I have so many memories for summer music. Like my favorite things that were released in or around the summertime is stuff that I listened to like when I was traveling, like on vacation or something like that. So I feel like Chaeyoung would have a good time in the fall/winter with a more like dark-ish aesthetic comeback. I don't know how to really describe that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's get into this. I've been waiting too long. I listened to the song on Spotify already and I love it. I'm sad there's no album with it, so let's get started. Oh, I heard Momo was like trending because she had an inappropriate outfit on. And she literally doesn't. She just has a body and it exists. Nayeon's really been serving since pop. Like she's really been feeling herself. Okay. That reminds me of Alcohol Free. Junghyun looks so good. And she's heard vocals. Vocal queen. Chee. Okay. Oh no, Trauma learned this dance. I started learning it when I was watching the teaser. Twice choreo has kind of been hard since I Can't Stop Me, or even more and more. Actually, they've always been hard. Hold up, y'all. First of all, that Chaeyoung rap was so cute. Second, Momo sounding different. You know how her voice like sounds really nasally sometimes, and I'm pretty sure she does that intentionally. Like she has a nasally voice, but I'm pretty sure she like plays it up more for songs. I'm glad that as they get to evolve more and have a more mature sound and concepts, that Momo doesn't have to do that high pitched sound anymore. So I just always think of that one video where they were on an award show and they won and they had to like sing live, and Momo was trying to sing the notes, but like it's just not humanly possible to make a lot of the sounds that they have her doing in the songs. Like it's just not real. Like you have to put an effect on your sound or something, you know. So I felt bad for her, and I know she became really self-conscious about that. Okay. Mina sounds so good on this. Oh, she gonna eat that Japanese subpoena. Oh, I love Mia's hair. Okay. Junghyun looks so good. I love all these little like kind of princessy corsets. They've been eating concepts and outfits lately. Okay. Wow, Sana looks really good there. I know this choreo. I can't wait to watch this like performance video and their live stages. Is that Junghyun in the front? Oh, no. I'm like, who's that in the front cutting up? Yeah, everybody looked good. Everybody looked really good. Oh, child, there's a car pulling up. You know it was a good K-pop video when there's a little car or something. Somebody's in a car, somebody's driving a car. Oh my god, I listened to the song. The song's really great. And I think it's just something really catchy and cute. And, I just can't wait for their title track. It seems like they know what they want to do. They know themselves and their audience, if that makes sense. And even if they don't know their audience, because I know like people say JYP doesn't really know what the general public wants. And I think that's why ITZY's... I don't really know what's going on with ITZY because I don't keep up with sales and charts and all that kind of stuff. But every time I see somebody talk about them, they're like, oh, they're doing very well here, but they're doing like really poorly here. I'm like, okay, well, I just feel like, I don't know how valid that is because I feel as though not every group can be successful in every single lane of, like, making money, I suppose. Blackpink has, somewhat of a monopoly over that kind of stuff. But other than that, like, you have a lot of groups where they do really well with streams, or some groups do really well with YouTube views, and some groups do really well with physical album sales. So I don't know how true that is, because once again, I don't know that much about it. But I can say that I have like been left feeling confused after what happened with ITZY last year, as far as like their singles and stuff. I'm just not really sure what he's trying to go for with them, and I didn't really like any of their singles last year in particular, if I'm being quite honest, which really sucks because when Sneakers came out, Cheshire came out, and Boys Like You came out last year. I just really didn't care for any of them. It was giving a lot of teen crush, which is okay because they're still young and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, there's a difference between like the teen crush happening in Dalla Dalla and the teen crush happening in Boys Like You. And as the girls are getting older, it's just like, okay, why are we singing about tying our shoes? I don't know what's going on with ITZY. Hopefully we can get something figured out. Maybe we need to take a little break, do a subunit. It seems like he just has them like working all the time, and that's great, and they're always in our face, which is and isn't great. So I feel like when you have a group that is consistently in the public eye, that opens them up for more scrutinization, and also people just get tired of them at some point. Like, yes, fans complain about missing a group, but you need to miss an artist sometimes. Like, they can't always be around, or you're gonna take them for granted or get annoyed. I even feel like you see that with Twice, because they release so much. People are like, oh, their singles are bad, their title tracks are bad. Like, from what I think, all of their title tracks they've released have been really good, but he releases so much with them, which like isn't a problem, but it can be a lot, it can be overwhelming, and then people start to be like, oh, since we have all of this content, let's criticize it, like, so because we have all this stuff to criticize. Whereas you see groups like Blackpink who come out every 100 years, and people just eat everything up because they're starving for content, literally. Also, Blackpink had a really great album last year, and they were snubbed at the Grammys, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, because when Pink Venom came out, I didn't really care for Pink Venom. I was like, oh, this is cute. This feels like what was their previous one? Because it just felt like How You Like That and like Kill This Love, like an homage to them. But it was like, it's literally been 2 years, you know what I mean? Same thing goes for like Red Velvet with the Revy Festival. I'm like, why are y'all still... Anyways, I hope we can just scrap all that this year and get onto some stuff. But yeah, this is a video about Twice, so I really liked this, and I can't wait to see what comes from them next. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna follow this with more group promotions, and we're not gonna be waiting like too long. So yeah, I'm excited for this album as well. So yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what you guys thought of this single, what you think of the video. If you guys have any information on like what's happening with subunits or solo stuff, Yeah, you know what I would also like that they don't do anymore? Super groups. I miss super groups. Like, remember when Twice actually never really did any super groups, but they do have that iconic special stage with Red Velvet where they're singing Dreams Come True. Literally so iconic. But I miss super groups. Like, I really wish there was a way to do them again. Because Girls on Top, like, it's kind of become being a letdown. I reacted to their album and my laptop shut off. And you know, it was for good reason because after seeing some people's opinions on it, not that it necessarily swayed mine, but it made me realize how underwhelmed I was by the Girls on Top, everything that they're doing with them. So it's really unfortunate, but you know how SM's gonna do. SM, if anything, they're always gonna be treating their female idols just like anyway. But yeah, that's basically it. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And be sure to like the video and comment and all of that stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.